Alright, we shall resume our date with Isabella. Alright. I think she was pulling out neatly rolled joints, and we were simping over her because of that. So, where have you been all my life? Isabella laughs, lighting up as you pull off in the direction of your apartment. You don't even realize how close she lives to you. Before you know it, your apartment complex comes into view and you pass her back the joint. You hop out the car, running over to open the door for her. Sorry y'all, it's late. I just got up. It's the least you can do. After all, she is smoking you out. Hell, you even go the extra mile, bending down to let her climb onto your back. Your ride awaits. You don't have to do all that, I can walk. You're my queen of the evening, it's my duty to serve you. With a roll of her eyes, she moves her glasses to her forehead, and she climbs onto your back. Once you got her steady, she holds your shoulders in an attempt not to drop the joint. Your apartment is cleaner than you remembered. It looks a little fucked up, but that's okay. You set her down beside the couch and take the joint back, taking a hit before setting it on the ashtray of the coffee table. So, welcome to Casa de. You hardly given a chance to speak before she's pulling you down into a kiss, and before you know it, you find yourself leading her into the bedroom, filling up the quiet night air with your sounds of your own. Ooh, look at that. Yes. Do you even, Malik? Do you even know? It's roughly 2 a.m. when you two come back to Earth. You get up to grab the joint discarded in the living room along with a couple of bottles of water, lighting it and handing it to her. I thought you weren't trying to fuck. I said maybe, not yes or no. It was a maybe. You lay back beside her, your arm around her shoulder and her head on your chest. Really, this position is nothing new for you. But this time it feels different somehow. It feels new. It feels right. Your inner monologue is interrupted by the sound of her voice. This was nice. Thank you. No need to thank me. You're the one who planned this. Yeah, I guess I should give myself all the credit. She pauses to take a hit, exhaling slowly. Her eyes close as she relaxes even more, if that's even possible. Someone enjoying themselves? Huh? Oh yeah, I don't really get much peace at home. I still live with my family, 2 sisters, a brother, my abuela, and my parents. Sometimes my tío lives with us, but he's with his girlfriend right now. That usually doesn't last long though. So you have a big family too. Yeah, I love them, but I just need space to myself. I feel that after I dropped out of college, it's just family. My mom was never proud of me, or at least she never showed it. I got 2 sisters and a brother, and she loves them more, it feels like. But I still want to buy her a house and a car. Hopefully. Get her financially stable enough to leave my dad. Yeah, same. I want to get my family houses so they don't have to live with us when shit doesn't work out. Yeah, shit doesn't work out all the time, it feels like. You're both quiet for a while as you finish off the joint. You typically don't talk to your one-night stands, but you feel like this is more than that, like there's an actual connection between the two of you. Connections that are like a rarity for a man like you. You're not one to settle in a wide, diverse world full of fine women and non-women. You don't want to think about that one too hard. Why would you pick just one? That's like saying all movies are bad just because you saw one bad one. Sure, that one vampire movie was god-awful, but it really does get better towards the end. But you're getting older, you have 2 kids, a career that's about to take off, and responsibilities to handle. You're nearly 29 years old. How long will your early 20 mindset last you? The sound of her voice snaps you out of your train of thought. You will have to revisit that stop later. I know this was nice, and it is really nice, and I enjoy spending time with you, but you don't mean to cut her off. You typically have better manners than that. Still, the thought of her crushing the perfect world you just created in your head is enough to get you panicking just a little. She brought you clarity, you saw your future better when she was around. She made you think outside of yourself. Strange thing to say about a woman you met a few days ago. Look, I like you, but I'm really not in a condition to pursue anything serious with you. It, Isabel, that was... Y'all should have talked about that before. But I mean, he did come off as... I mean, he was okay with one night stands, so whatever. It wouldn't be fair to do that to you if I can't commit to you 100%. I'm not mentally fit enough to worry about dating right now. You forget to breathe for a moment, blinking as you process her words. It's the first time in a long time that you've been rejected by someone you took somewhat of a liking to. Right, and she isn't even his fully type, so... It was, well, a wake-up call, to say the least. It wasn't like you wanted to date her, but you wouldn't have minded potentially being vulnerable after sex with her. The world doesn't revolve around you. Just because one thing is going well in your life doesn't mean everything else will fall in line. Sure, you got promoted to a manager a few years ago, and that's a position you thought was the peak of your life for a long time. But now your music, the thing you've worked on the most, is popping off. You have to change your mindset of this world if you're going to be successful. And then you have kids. 2 of them, excuse me, with 2 different women, and that you can hardly speak to anymore because you realized too late that you didn't want to be a father. You think about Alice, how she never wanted to be a mother, and then her career took off, now being less of a mother than ever before. You love the child you had with her, but sometimes you can't help but think you 2 would still be together if your daughter was never born. Still, you have kids that you aren't taking care of, and for some reason that isn't bothering you as much as it should. Maybe you weren't meant to be a father. Maybe the generational curse of bad parenting has passed on to you. And now you're here beside Isabel, quieter than you really should be after she's pretty much just rejected you. You're used to things not working out, but why does this hurt so bad? Yeah, I get it. We could just be friends though, right? I still want to see you perform. Of course, yeah, friends. I could do that. I still want to take you to some more seafood places. Hell, maybe I can introduce you to my own friend group. The eager tone in her voice calms you down despite the weight she dropped on you, and you find yourself being able to breathe again despite the heavy feeling in your chest. Oh, that was just a yawn slipping out. You rub at your eyes with one hand as you run your fingers through her hair with the other. Falling asleep on me already? I've been up since like 7. Cut me some slack, queen. She yawns too, and Jesus fucking Christ, it's cute as hell. You press a kiss to the top of her head, shuffling around a bit to get comfortable. Before you know it, you're out like a light. Deadbeat Dad Club. Nice. So I'm gonna assume that was a good ending? Just gonna take a wild guess. We'll see. Is there anyone else today? Ooh, Rocky, okay. Hold up though. You give me 1 second, Rocky. Yeah, what does this mean? What is this? Like, what does that mean? I don't know what that little... I don't know. But we're gonna check the endings. I feel like that was a good ending. I mean, they had sex. It's what they both wanted, so why would that be bad? Okay, so skip the rare ending. Commotion at the Pink Lobster. I like how she took her biscuits with her. Okay. I wonder how that would have came about. Just you wait, Rocky. Just you wait. Okay, Isabel. I'm gonna go to the bad ending because I don't think that was the bad ending that we had. But whatever. Yeah, it's crazy how we haven't seen the other child yet. Maybe we will. Bad ending. Dangerous door. Damn. So something must have went down at the Popeyes. Okay. Well, you know, guys, that was a quick little recap of Malik and Isabel's date. We got the successful ending. So I will catch y'all when we go on our little dizzy date with Rocky, it seems.